What's happening, comic fans? Who's in here? What's up, Jim? Glad to see you, my friend. I've got Batmans today, some cool hard copies. I got some really good stuff. I've got some Sandman, some hard to get Sandman. We're talking like $200 books for people. I've got, this is just for picture. We're not claiming these yet. Just want to give you a heads up. I got some amazing Spider-Mans and I got some good ones, some beautiful covers, some first appearances. I've got Watchmen. I've got a whole run of Watchmen and I will split it up. I've got a hardcover Sandman. I've got Lucifers. I've got some really cool one-off books today. Super excited for this week. And obviously, I've got a lot more for the following weeks. But like I said, we do have a lot of Spider-Man. We got some New Mutants, which we have some great first appearances of those. And these books are in amazing shape. So let's just get a couple people in here. If you're in here, say hello, say hi. What's up? Hope everybody's having an amazing week. We're floating into the weekend. And Nerd NoutCon is only like 3.5 weeks away. Holy moly. Who's ready? Who's ready to get your nerd on? So this is the new camera. I'm trying this layout. I will be laying the books down, not putting them up. This gives you a better shot of these comics, and then I can put them closer also. Do you? Is it cool, Jim? I kind of want to take one out. I figured it's like a lightweight plastic or something, I'm guessing, but it probably displays really well. Would be my guess. All right, so we got Tomas and Jim in here and some other randoms that aren't saying a word. I've also got 2 long boxes back here of, what do we got, like Generation X. We've got, oh man, we got some one-off stuff in there I could always show. It's just tougher with this camera, but I'm fully mobile, by the way. I've got my MacBook set up with the Elgato face cam. I can move this anywhere I need to. So I can get you guys up close of what I've got in my long boxes even, which is cool. Yash, what's up, my friend? Yash, did you see the Omega Men that we had last week, which is like literally has to be a 9.6. I don't know if you saw it. It's the first appearance of Lobo, but I thought of you right then and there, my friend. Oh, Jason's at work. That stinks. I mean, we got some pretty exciting stuff. The first thing we got going on right here, I'm throwing this in the comics. That's exciting right there. Woo! All right, let's kick this thing off. Let's do it like this. It's not plastic? Really? Dude, you should. You should totally toss it as hard as you can in your wall. And then if it sticks, it's your new decor. It's your new decor in wall. Okay? So first and foremost, we're going with the Punisher magazine. This is issue number 7. You're talking golden age. It's one of the big ones. $3. This thing's in great shape. The Punisher takes Wall Street. Newsstand edition. Got it all plasticed up. There you go. Turning that over like my baby Yoda. I think I have a hairline fracture in my pinky, and that's why I'm wearing this, just so I don't keep hitting my pinky and making it worse. But yeah. So we got the Punisher magazine first. Next up is this first pile here. Jim, I think you'll enjoy this one. Whoa, what just happened here? Why did this just pop up on me? What the Hades? Next up, we've got Batman Year One, the trade paperback, $8 on this book by Frank Miller. Speaking of Batman, next month for new books, we've got 2 great Batman storylines coming out. We've got The Long Hollow again, which the tag to that is Not Everything Stays Dead. And then we also have the Imposter Batman. That one's going to be sick as could be. It's basically about somebody impostering Batman and killing people live. That is cray. I got you, Jim. Thank you. I got to find my pen. I just realized I wasn't prepared. All right. Also from this pile after Batman, we've got from Caliber, honestly, I haven't heard of this company before. This is back when they used to make Sandman's, Hellblazer, those types. We've got the first issue of Baker Street. I really don't know much about this comic at all, except for the fact that it's worth $4. $4 for Baker Street, issue number 1. Forced overtime. All right, next up, I've got the first issue from DC Comics, John Constantine, Hellblazer. It is the annual, though, the number 1 annual, not to be confused with the series. Oh, see, this is what I'm noticing. There must be a light right above my head. So it's catching that. But here you go. Hellblazer, issue number 1, annual, 1989. Try to get as little amount of glare as I can on this one. Anybody that's missing out on this sale, it's going to stink. I've got some good books. A lot of these comics, by the way, comic fans, are first looks. You guys are getting the first opportunities at these books before these even go into store. So you're welcome, especially if you're into this stuff, because some of this will sell quick, especially because this next book was just announced to have a Netflix series, and they've announced all the actors that will play the characters. So without further ado, I have the number 1 issue of Sandman, Master of Dreams. This is $220, and this is the first appearance of Morpheus and several other people. So I'm going to put down these other books so I can show you a better picture of this. But Sandman, issue number 1 for $220. Now, the one thing about this is once this comes out on Netflix and people watch this, if they fall in love with this storyline because it is about like Lucifer and everybody like that, death, this book is going to jump. What I'm really happy with seeing, though, is that a lot of these storylines are getting series. I'm really hoping we get Nice House on the Lake. I'm really hoping that we get Something's Killing the Children. And then, obviously, the new book that's coming out is House of Slaughter. I'm hoping we'll see series for those, too. So, Sandman, issue number 1, $220. It's the first appearance of Morpheus, Unity, I can't read that, unfortunately, and Ethel. Those are just some of the first appearances. I also have Sandman issue number 2 if you want something a little less expensive. This book is $35. So $35 for Sandman issue number 2. And all these books are in very good shape. Very minimal wear. I wouldn't grade them higher than a 9.2 or 9.4, though, just to be honest with you. So that's where I would keep these at and about around. Next up, it's a great key issue of the Sandman for a good price. You've got issue number 3 for $20. And this one is the second appearance of Dream and the first appearance of John D. Speaking of this gentleman, he has his own show. We have issue number 4, which is a big key for Sandman because it is the introduction, first appearance of Lucifer, and also the first appearance of Azrael. So, Sandman issue 4, 110, first appearance of Lucifer and Azrael. I got a couple more I'll go through here in case anybody is interested. I mean, I've got all the way till issue 16 in this run as a heads up, but I'll just go through the keys. The next key, which is issue 8, I believe this is the first appearance of Death. $200. If you look on keycollector.com, This book goes for $300. I put it under because this is not in mint condition. There is not a ton wrong with it by any means, but I'm trying to stay fair because when you look on eBay, they're not selling for $300. They're just valued at $300 on Key Collector. So $200 for Sandman issue 8. We also have issue number 10, which is the first appearance of Corinthian. Issue 10, Corinthian. That one is $60. And then the last key in this series that we have is issue 22. This is the first appearance of McKean and Dream. That's a big key because they just announced who was going to play Dream in the Netflix series. All right. So Sandman fans aren't watching today. We're going to move those out. I'll post those on the Facebook page later. That's where you'll draw some interest. All right. If anybody wants to take the series, I've got the 12 books of The Watchmen. 140 gets you 1 through 12. The reason it's 140 is you are getting the better of number 1. There are 2 covers for number 1. There is this cover right here that's valued at $70. And then there's another one I think is all gold. That's only a $10 book. You are getting the hard to get first cover of the first book of Watchmen. So again, it's all 12 books of Watchmen. Most of the books are rated at $6. If you would like any to fill holes, please let me know. Again, I have all 12. If somebody wants it as a complete series, you can do that also. The only one that isn't $6 besides number 1 is number 12, the finale. It's $12. So there we go. Watchmen series, $140. There we go. All right, next up for $30, we've got the newsstand edition of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 410, Web of Carnage, part 2 of 4. This thing is in great shape, says Tony the Tiger. So 410, The Amazing Spider-Man. Gotcha, Yaj. Thank you much. You know what to do. Now, this next one is a beautiful cover. This next one here is part 2 of The Birth of Spider-Man. We've got issue 394 for only $6. Right? Isn't that Spider Carnage, right? David, so far you've missed a whole series of Watchmen, which was 1 through 12 for 140, and then you missed a bunch of Sandman. Tomas, I got you for this beautiful cover. Has anybody gone and seen Venom? I'm not going to give spoilers, but I'm just telling you right now, they made Carnage so awesome. So awesome. So awesome. All right, next up, we've got a really nice book here. Very minor spinal cracking. Very, very minor. Big issue for Spider-Man. It's number 265. It is the first Silver Sable. It is not newsstand edition. You got the Spidey logo at the bottom. But number 265, the first Silver Sable for $30. Ben, you haven't seen it? You got to go see it, man. It was good. Now, I will say this. I think I expected a little bit more out of Venom. And I think with the Shang-Chi, if you saw that one actually blew me away compared to what I thought it would do. So going to Venom from that, I agree. Tom, I'm right there with you. I am 100% with you. That's where I was going with it. That you said exactly what I was going to say, other than I was overall. I was a little disappointed because I thought they did so well with Shang-Chi. Such a well done movie. And then Venom could have been so much more. It really could have been. I just, yeah. But overall, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. So first, Silver Sable right there. Next up, we have more of a common book here, The Amazing Spider-Man number 235. This is the newsstand edition. $10 on this bad boy. We've got your old school 75-cent book. So there we go. 235 Amazing Spider-Man for $10. Got you, Tomas. And then after this one, we have Amazing Spider-Man 256 for $6. Now, you are going to notice the reason it is $6. And I'm hoping this camera, there we go. Okay. This camera does have to focus in, which I'm a little disappointed in. I was told this was better, but you can see the spinal cracks on this one. And that's why we're at the $6 range. And you can see that crease right there. Very light crease, but it's still in the cover. It is a reader, but you know what? Sometimes you need those. It's great to go back in these storylines. The reason I think I like going back into these storylines even more so now is because when I'm watching some of these new Marvel movies, I don't know the backstory. I don't know what happened prior to that they got to these movies. So I like to go back to these comics and actually read so I can be like, okay, I get it now. Makes sense. Like the end credit in Venom, that was great. It was definitely great. $8 on issue 255 The Amazing Spider-Man newsstand edition, Can Fear the Night. And there's a good look at your spine. Well, not your spine, the spine of 255. Next up for $8, we have the newsstand edition of 254. So we just had 255 and now 254. The Amazing Spider-Man. Back off, wall crawler. The battle van is mine. That's hard to see in the shade. I can't tell. I mean, it looks like it could be Silver Surfer, but I'm about 100% sure it's not. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean on that. Wait. Oh. Next up, let's keep the run alive, right? Newsstand edition, Amazing Spider-Man 253. This is the easy part, it says. So, Reb, the only thing is I can't tell when you do that if you meant 255 or 254. That's why I really need, especially when we're doing series like this, I need the number attached with it, because if I don't have that number, I don't have a way to know which one it is. If you guys want to skip even saying Amazing Spider-Man and just give me the number moving forward, I will accept that, because there's no way I can not get that. So if it's easier for you guys just to type in numbers, you feel free to just type in that number instead, and I'll know which one it is, okay? I will accept that. It's just me going back and looking. It's hard because I didn't know if you were looking at the one above it or not. Fair enough. All right, next up, this is a very, very, very cool book. Now, We do have some waving on the front cover. It does not look like it had water damage at all, but it could have just been how this was stored, unfortunately. But my God, who doesn't love the Hobgoblin? Amazing Spider-Man number 250, very good shape, $10. Now, it's really hard to see because the plastic on it, but if I go like this, I can feel a little waving right in here. It is newsstand edition, so that is awesome also. There. Thank you, Reb. All right, I'm going to get a couple more in here, and then it looks like we're almost the New Mutants. For $10, Amazing Spider-Man 247, non-newsstand edition. Spine looks really good on this comic, as you can see there. No breaks in the color, which is awesome. Wait, what? Claim first appearance, Spider-Man Rose cover. What is that? Tomas, is that supposed to be this book? I don't know everything about Spider-Man, man. Oh, nope, I got you now. I'm following you, sir. Yep. I got you. I got you. All right. We're almost to the end of the run of Spider-Mans. We've got two nice books here to finish it off. Issue 246. Is that J. Jonah Jameson knocking him out? Ooh, Spidey senses didn't kick in there, did it? $10 on number 246. I got Reb. And then to end this one out, very cool cover. It's very interesting how they did the artwork on this one. This book's in pretty good shape, but I get it now. It's the suits fighting. You've got Amazing Spider-Man 258. This is the alien symbiote, the alien symbiote that becomes Venom. And then you have Peter Parker being wrestled between the two suits. Newsstand edition. That's a great one to get. Rib's not messing around. Oh, Rib says, sorry, don't need. All right. And then I grabbed the wrong one. Where'd I put it? Okay, it's back on the table for 25. All right, next up, we have the newer line of New Mutants. Let's just start with number one regardless. I do have basically a full run of this, but we've got New Mutants issue number 1, direct edition cover, $3 on this book. All of these New Mutants, guys, are in great shape, honestly. And we do have some key issues that will be coming up out of the New Mutants. So if you're New Mutants fans, get ready. This beautiful cover for number 2 is only $3 also. Next up, we've got New Mutants issue 3. This is the first appearance of Rockslide, Magna, and Wither. So we've got 3 keys in this one of first appearances. No, just this run I've got here, David. Bet you didn't know it, but number 4 is also a key issue. First appearance of Prodigy, $25. So New Mutants, first appearance of Prodigy for $25. I'm going to get to 2 more key issues because I figure if nobody buys them, they're not going to want the other ones. How about issue number 5? This is the first appearance of Elixir. Really nice covers on these. And then the last major appearance or key issue in this run would be issue 8, which is $20. The first appearance of Surge. Uh-oh. Not that Prodigy. So first appearance of Surge there. So 8. 13. Okay. So we'll take these off. Oh, there goes my screen. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Sandman fans. I realized we didn't have many earlier, but this is a pretty cool book. We have the Sandman, the Dream Hunters, and we have it in the trade paperback. Beautiful gold foilish cover right there. The Dream Hunters, Sandman, trade paperback is $19.95. We'll call it $19 even. $19 if anybody's interested. There it is.
Just said he had VIP tickets to 2 of them.
Just up at the counter behind in the envelope.
Just in the VIP envelope?
Yep, we just got them in.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're welcome. All right. Oh, I got you, Jim. Sorry, I didn't see that right away. And then here's some fun one-offs right here. We've got The Shadow Strikes, issue number 1 for $4. Beautiful cover on that one. That is the only book I have in that line, but thought it was a cool one-off. I want to throw it on the sale for everybody. The Shadow Strikes, issue number 1 for $4. Got some cheap runs coming up, especially since these are trade paperbacks. They're harder covers. For $10, you can get Black Orchid. I can't talk. All 3 Black Orchids. 1, 2, 3 right there. Oh, thanks, Jim. There we go. And then after the Black Orchid, we have Kid Eternity. It's a 3-part series of that. Kid Eternity for $15. Thank you so much again.
You don't want to keep that Undertaker pin, do you?
You don't want it?
Well, I mean, if you want to keep it, like, because I know, like, it cost me 15. If you don't, if you just want to keep it for the store, I'm cool with it.
I'll buy it from you for 15.
Okay.
All right. Drew.
Yeah.
Buy that Undertaker pin for 15. Okay, I'm back. Never mind on the kid. There's no give backs. You buy it, you buy it. You claim it, you take it. All right, we got Lucifer fans in the house. Let's see. Do I got a big run of them? I think I might have just grabbed the keys. We'll see. The biggest key of them all out of the whole series is Lucifer #1 by Vertigo. From the pages of Sandman, we have Lucifer for $40. This reminds me of Lonely Island, where they're like, I'm on a boat, and he's like, I got my flippy floppies. $40 for the first Lucifer. And this thing, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Guess who shows up in Sandman? You guessed it, Lucifer. And then unfortunately, guys, I could not find, they could be in there somewhere, but I could not find them. Laugh my ass off. So I have kid. I will take it. No, you don't have to take it. I was totally kidding, Tomas. I was totally kidding. I've got issue 5 through 11 of Lucifer. I just don't have 2, 3, or 4 for some reason. The average on these books is $2 to $3. So if you want 5 through 11 of Lucifer, I'll throw in a $3 book for free. So one of these books that are $3 will be completely free. So there we go. If you're interested in Lucifer, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all right here, and 11. And one of the $3 comics you can have for free if you want all of these. That's my deal I'm going to end up doing on those. All right. And all these books, just so you know, are newer. They're not ones we have been sitting around. So some of these I won't be doing deals on today. How about Marvels? Book number 0 for $8. You've got Spider-Man and the Green Goblin on there. Let me get these out of the back. There we go. So Marvel's book 0 for $8. All right, David. Next up, I don't see what book number this is because I'm going to have to take a look. Those. What the actual crap, man? Kimberly, I'm not even going to lie. I've been so busy, I haven't even tried one. We took in a huge collection of wrestlers and then a collection. Well, your parents came in. Okay, this is book 1. So book 1 of Marvels. That one is $6. So book 1 for $6. I'm guessing I may have the whole run here. Sacrilege. I'll try a bite in a little bit once I'm done with the sale. This really stinks that I'm not familiar. Oh, God, this next cover after this one is unbelievable, by the way. Let's just say this is book 2. Okay. $7. We've got the next one right there with Silver Surfer on it for $6. That's the one that I said is absolutely beautiful. And then I basically oh, it's on the side there. Okay, yeah, that is book 2. And this is okay. Yep, it's on the side. I just noticed. And then David, do you want book 4, which is beautiful also for $5? Spider-Man's Eye. I'll accept that since I asked. All right. You know what's too bad? Can you do like emojis and stuff in this chat? Like, can you do pictures and everything or no? I guess I don't know how that works. I just see that you can type. That's too bad. That'd be cool if you could like attach photos and stuff. Big Alex Ross fan. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I'm going to try something different. Heck yeah. We got the new Berserker. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm coming over to these long boxes. I'll kind of go through them. If you guys see that works out even though it's shaky. I can hold this. I've got a lot of Excaliburs if anybody's into Excalibur. Let me know. You can see I've got a lot of Excalibur. I also am looking at the comments. Look at all this Excalibur. They are all priced too, so it doesn't take much. I've got Alpha Flight if anybody's into Alpha Flight. This is actually pretty handy just walking around with this thing. Fables. I've got some Fables here. Yeah, we've got Berserker 5 in. Hey, on all the Alpha Flight, will you put together a deal for Michael? Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. I'll take them all out after this, Reb. This is called Druid. Never heard of it, but it looks like we have like 4 of them. We've got the Authority. Oh, it's a good song right here. If you guys can hear it. I don't know if you saw that book in the back, but I'll get to it again. But what we do have here is we've got One Wolverine, issue number 51, Marvel Comics Presents. We've got The Question by DC, suggested for mature audiences. We've got One Death book, and then we go back to Question. Jim, Batman 431 for $5. It's a cool cover. I've got Batman number 430. Batman 435, The Many Deaths of Batman. Ghost Rider number 2 overall from the 90s for $20. Woo, Ghost Rider number 1 for $30. The fantastic first issue. Ghost Rider fans. Batman. Green Arrow. Batman, the new annual, 1989 for $3. Detective Comics. Oh, you could not get away with that nowadays, could you? Look at that. Caliber presents mature audience. Thrill Kill, Dead World, Moontrap. Batman Year 3. Let me go back for you. $4, Tomas. $4. Number 439. Yeah, I'll take a look when I'm done here and see which ones we have, and I'll definitely put one aside for him, okay? You want to check it out at Inver Grove Heights, the Ghost Rider? I can do that for you. The only thing I would say with this book is right there, if I can get a good shot, minor crease right there, Yaj. Other than that, it's great shape. So let me put this down. I'll put it in your bag so at least it goes up there for you, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, where did I end? Ooh, Spider-Man. There we go, folks. Ooh, look at all these Spider-Man. Sorry, I wasn't there yet. I was trying to figure out where I ended. God, look at all these Batman. Where's Jim Cleveland? Cry of the Dawn. What is this? $90 by Lisner. Extremely rare book. Cry of the Dawn, Volume 1. If you know, you know. If you don't, look on eBay or Key Collector and you'll understand. That's a wild book. Wild book. Batman Confidential. We have issue number 20, issue number 18, issue 17. Batman and the Outsiders, number 40. And then we've got these books here. It's called Sins of Youth. They're interesting. Wonder Girls, Justice League of America Jr., Batboy and Robin, Batman number 513. Uh-oh, Two-Face is getting in some action with a chainsaw. Batman, Shadow of the Bat. That's a cool cover. Superman Adventures, number 1. World's Finest, number 242 for only $3. Superman and Superboy. Oh boy, what's going on here? Superboy trying to kill Superman? Oh my gosh, he is. That's crazy. DC Nation, 0 for $3. Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, number 187 for $4. Number 159 for $4. 158 for $2. 154 for $8. 161 for $2. 176 for $2. 187, 159, 158. Got you. 158. Boom, all in a row. That made it easy. Thank you, sir. 161. Got you. Next one is 176. 178. Look at that cover. Classic cover. 168. Him and Scorpion going at it. 160. $3. 163 for $3. Noctera. What are these doing in here? 168. $163. Got him for you, Tomas. Ooh, more Alpha. Oh, it's just one more Alpha Flight. Sorry. I got another run of Lucifer here. This is a little bit different, but there's one of 3. 2 of 3. Is that 3 of 3? Nope. It's not. A lot of Lucifer here, folks. Animal Man. Do we have any Animal Man fans out there? Look at that. Animal Man. From DC Vertigo. All different numbers. Looks like we're in the 70s here for Animal Man. Now the 60s. No, we've had a ton of comics come through the doors this last week. Like, we're talking major collections. Doom Patrol. Do we have Doom Patrol fans here? This is cool. So let's get, there we go. Doom Patrol 75, 68, 67, 54, 50, 49, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. This is a long run right here. 30, 29, 28, 27. Now, Suicide Squad. Here's the original run of Suicide Squad, folks. 39, 38. We've got 20, 19, 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and newsstand edition Suicide Squad #1 for $15 only. And it's in great shape. Very minor spinal cracking. Goes through the color just a teeny bit, but Suicide Squad #1, that's kind of like if you're a collector, that's kind of a must-have. Give me a price on all the Batmans and Detective Comics in the box. You got it. Weapon X, Generation X, and a couple Bishops. Really surprised if nobody wants that Suicide Squad #1 at least. So Reb, I owe you Alpha Flight, right? Jim, I owe you Batman's and Detective Comics. Okay. What? You're joking. You're joking. All right. So I will message both of you guys after this on those. I'll get through them. Jason, on all of the Suicide Squads, or you just want the run? Because let's see here. I can either do it one of two ways. I've got all these for Suicide Squad, or basically I have 1 through, 13 for sure. 13, 14, 15. I've got 1 through 15 for sure. Otherwise, you can let me know. So just let me know, Jason, what way you'd like that. Dude, Polka Dot Man was great. I felt like John Cena in that movie was great, which obviously they're making it bigger. So, Jason, if you can clarify for me the price on the run 1 through 15 or all the Suicide Squads I have. That's what I want to know, and then I'll get that to you. No problem, okay? All right, Tomas, I got your Spider-Mans. I'm going to add those to your bag. If for any reason you guys, if you're buying from us now and you want to wait for invoicing until after Tuesday with the new comics, let me know. I can definitely do that for you. Otherwise, if you want me to invoice right away, let me know that too. So when we're done with the sale, if you could just message, let me know how you'd like the invoice to roll. If you want me to wait or if you want it now, no problem at all. We can do that. Where does Lucifer start at? Depends on which Lucifer run, because I've got 2 of them. I've got one that has the main book, which is a $40 book, and then I have 5 through 11. Otherwise, this Lucifer run, that's 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So basically this run right here goes with that main run I had on the table. Whoops. Which starts on the table at 1 and then it skips to 5. But once you go from 5, you've got all the way to 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 3. 36. Yep. Oh my God. Okay, well, basically, I'm still counting, so sorry. 57. 960, 62. Holy crap. All right, Tomas, that works. So just so you know, with Lucifer, I have number 1, skip to number 5, then from 5, I have all the way till 63. So I've got issue 5 through 63 and number 1 in that series. That's a crazy long run. So that all right there is Lucifer. Plus, I've got 5 through, well, I should say 5 through. I've got all the way down to 5. And then number 1. Missing 2 through 4. That's it. So let me know if you're interested in that at all. If not, perfectly fine. But that's a huge run. Huge run. All right. What I'll do, I will end it there. I got through the books, unless anybody wants to see any of the stuff we didn't sell. Other than that, Jason, I'll get to you when we're done here. Reb, I'll get to you. And Jim, I'll get to you on these 3 runs of what I got. Okay? Otherwise, as always, appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in to us, purchase from us. Yaj, I'll get those comics up there for you so you can take a peek. And anything else you guys should need, will need, let me know. I'm actually going through long boxes of X-Men right now, Avengers. So we've got a ton of stuff. Also, I got a little secret for you. If you're going to be in Rochester, Minnesota next weekend, all right, next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, get your booties down to the store, okay? We're having a crazy days. This is only happening in Rochester, by the way, because Ember Grove Heights is having their grand opening or their grand anniversary this weekend, so they're having the crazy deals. All of our back issues in our boxes next Saturday and Sunday in Rochester, buy one, get one half off. We need to make room for new books. So get your booties to Rochester, buy one, get one half off, back issues, next Saturday, Sunday. I'm leaving it at that. You guys have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you all soon.